The following takes place between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Well, not really. It's more like 7:45 or so, but we're going to do some hot rockin'. Hard working today. So, welcome to Monday, everybody. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time banana split style. Or maybe Fat Albert style. Whatever. Stupid time change is rocking my world. Let's put my jacket away. My David Bowie jacket away. With the bonus Blade Runner Rep Detect patch. So, it's time to get to work. Let's get cracking. We'll talk to you in a bit. Maybe the laser turkeys will show up. Word. Alright, 9 hours later, completely burnt out. This freaking time change is killing me. Heading home, hopefully finishing up some video editing. And I don't know, I got some new goodies apparently in the mail, so we're going to check those out. Maybe we'll play with those. Let's find out. Alright, we've got some padded goodness here. Got a few things in the mail today. What a great way to start the week. So let's tear into this and see what it is. It's not a Laserdisc or an album, though it is similarly shaped. It is finally, I believe, a book that I've been waiting for. It's called Bond on Set from Greg Williams, the photographer of all the behind-the-scenes footage on Casino Royale. He also did books for Skyfall and Quantum of Solace and Die Another Day. And I've got the tiny version of this that came with the Casino Royale DVD and a special set, but I've been wanting to get that forever. So super excited to have that. Alright, another padded envelope. Let's see what's in this sucker. Hopefully it is not another copy of the same book I just bought. Actually, it'd be cool to have two copies of it. Yeah, you never know. But these are some laser discs. I got a small lot from David Anderson on the Laserdisc Forever page, and he had a couple cool things, including some discs that I'd been hunting for, and he actually threw in a bonus disc, which was really nice, which I wasn't expecting. So let's see if they arrived in tip-top condition. So far, the packaging is pretty beefy, which is nice. But got my work cut out for me. Small price to pay for some laser discs at the end of the day. Sorry I didn't film 8 hours of me sitting at my desk and toiling over spreadsheets while listening to music, but maybe we'll do that on Thursday. I figured today we'll focus on cool pickups and deliveries and unboxings. That's a good way to start the week. We'll save the task-intensive stuff for later. Man, this thing is really sealed for my protection. Ooh, it's an MGM disc. I think I can read what it is. I bet you can too. Saran wrapped. I can keep it fresh. Keep it fresh for myself, apparently. Alright, only 35 strata of saran wrap to go before we can really check out the disc. Are you ready? I thought you would be. Alright, let's tear into this beast. A little bit at a time. It's a Laserdisc onion. I think we're almost there. I'm just waiting for Belloc to show up and take my Laserdisc away from me. But we have, ooh yes, Dr. No. The later THX series. I was missing quite a few of those. And David had a couple for sale, so I jumped right on that. Very nice shiny artwork there. And it will help move me one bit closer to completing my James Bond Laserdisc collection. Taking a break from James Bond with the free disc that he threw in, which is pretty cool. It's a late release, but I never had it, so I said, well, why not? I did rent it on VHS, and it is a Brian De Palma film. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Brian De Palma films. Sometimes, he knocks it out of the park, and sometimes it's wannabe Hitchcock, crap. And actually, for the most part, it's wannabe Hitchcock crap. And usually he throws in twists just for the sake of twists. But I still have a little bit of a soft spot for Snake Eyes. Maybe it's the Nicolas Cage situation. It was one of those films where if you saw the trailer, you knew who the villain was right away. And it does have the cool Steadicam shot towards the beginning where he was trying to outdo Scorsese. So, very cool to have it on Laserdisc. And onto another MGM disc. Yes, as you could guess. And you could probably read it, maybe. It's another James Bond THX release. Got some static cling there. And this one is For Marshall with Love. Again, cool artwork. This same artwork they used on that DVD series that came out around the same time, late 90s. But it's pretty cool to have it across 12 inches. And no more bubble wrap, but we have something in a cardboard LP mailer. And I don't think it's an LP. It's another Laserdisc. Very cool that all this came on the same day. This one, if it is what I think it is, I lucked out into picking up. I happened to be tripping through stuff on eBay and found a seller who has just a ton of stuff. And seemed like they're just looking to move things. And they listed this title, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I always wanted that. And they just casually mentioned that it's signed by somebody. And that they had no interest in figuring out what the movie was, or didn't know what the movie was, so no idea who that somebody was, and we're selling it for $5. And I would have bought it for $5 unsigned because it's a movie I love and I've never owned on this format before. It is a Laserdisc. I never had the Criterion, but I always wanted the Hong Kong release of The Killer. One of my all-time favorite action movies. And as you can see, it is signed by John Woo to Nina. I don't know who Nina was, but or is. Hopefully she doesn't mind that I have her Laserdisc now. But I'm a huge fan of Chow Yun-fat, John Woo, and I always wanted to have this version in particular. So, just going to do some editing, but let's call it a night and check out The Killer. Fire that up. Oh yeah. Like most of the other Hong Kong discs of the time, it's dual mono. The left channel has Cantonese and the right has Mandarin or vice versa, and it's got burnt-in English subtitles. But these were the discs that I used to get bootlegs of all the time back in the day. Dudes would purchase them and then sell VHS dubs through a mail order at conventions or something. So I have a real big nostalgic response to discs like this. So as much as the Criterion is great and has a real, relatively clean print, there's something about watching it in the cheesy dual mono Hong Kong incarnation. So yeah, the signature is just a little bit of a bonus. So we're going to call it a night. Thanks for hanging out on a Monday. Tomorrow's going to be wicked busy, so get ready for a massive Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out and enjoying day 2 of the week in the life of Culturedog.